I'm excited for Injustice 2. It all looks fantastic. Can't wait to try out all the new characters. Blue Beetle, Black Canary, Swamp Thing, Dr. Fate, Deadshot, Firestorm. They all look cool and I'm intrigued to see which one best suits me. Although there's still an elephant in the room. Months ago, Ed Boon put up a poll on Twitter of which Mortal Kombat character we would like to see in Injustice 2. With almost 20,000 votes, Sub-Zero was preferred by 52% of the fans who voted. So all because of this poll, Sub-Zero is instantly going to be a character in Injustice 2. I just don't understand why he would do that based on a small sample. Scorpion was a DLC character in Injustice 1. He had moves like his spear, flame port, minion grabs, transporting people to the Netherrealm, and more. He fit right in among the heroes and villains of the DC Comics universe because he's a supernatural. Many Mortal Kombat characters have enhanced speed, strength, or fighting abilities, but none to the extent of your typical superhero. The only other major Mortal Kombat character that does is Raiden. We've got tons of YouTubers talking about it. There are people who are claiming to be NetherRealm employees that say that Sub-Zero is coming, but even with the Injustice 2 mobile game out, the Mortal Kombat character in question is supposedly DLC. It might not be until months after the game comes out before all is confirmed. I recall that Scorpion was the fourth DLC character for Injustice 1, with his reveal occurring 2 months before the game is out. I don't think that anybody would know already on the DLC of the game when the game itself isn't even released yet. I wanted to wait to do this video to see more characters be announced, because I thought over time there would be a character that would contradict my theories, but alas, things haven't changed on my end. There are 4 characters left to be revealed. If the leaks are accurate, the last 4 characters to be revealed are the Joker, Black Adam, Scarecrow, and Captain Cold. With this roster, it would make sense that the Mortal Kombat DLC character is going to be Raiden and not Sub-Zero. Let me explain why. First of all, the Injustice 1 character that resembled Raiden the most is Shazam. Both characters have lightning abilities, they both have outrageous looking super moves, and the playstyle is just a staple of the MK family that Boon wouldn't just get rid of it. It doesn't look good for Shazam to return to Injustice 2, and with that said, the game is left without a replacement. We've got Dr. Fate who is Sinestro Jr., we've got Deadshot who is Deathstroke Jr., Robin is Nightwing Jr., but nobody to replace Shazam yet. Black Adam could adopt all of Shazam's moves, but it's not as though Black Adam is a clone of Shazam. Black Adam has a moveset of his own and I don't think that anything about it would get scrapped in favor of a move Shazam used to have. The second reason is that Sub-Zero would not be a good fit for the kind of game that Injustice is. It worked for Scorpion because he is a ghost and his mobility is much more limitless. For Sub-Zero to gain supernaturalism and amplify his abilities would be breaking Sub-Zero. Raiden is simply a character that is a better fit for Injustice. The last reason is that, unless it's stated otherwise, Captain Cold is in the game. Captain Cold would be the likely replacement of Killer Frost from Injustice 1. Captain Cold would be that character that would freeze opponents and use ice element attacks. When I look up Captain Cold's powers, I see things such as a cold beam that freezes anything it hits instantly, forming sharp stalagmites on the ground to impale his enemies, and creating mirages out of extreme cold like heat. These are all things that Sub-Zero does. In order for both Captain Cold and Sub-Zero to coexist would mean that they would both have to play very differently from one another. And I doubt that Captain Cold is just going to be some guy with a freezing gun. It's very likely that NetherRealm is going to flesh the character out, even if it took elements from Sub-Zero's character. It would just seem like a lazy job to have 2 characters with one playing similarly to the other, and the other hid behind a paywall. A few thousand voter difference doesn't matter. Boon know that a ton of people would buy a Mortal Kombat character no matter who it is. I might be wrong when the Mortal Kombat character is revealed, but Sub-Zero ending up as a DLC character, it just doesn't seem the case given with what we know. It might very well be Sub-Zero, if for some reason that Boon just felt like having 2 different ice characters and no character that replaced Shazam, but he's got a pretty good track record when it comes to quality. As for guest characters like Hellboy and Spawn, first of all, why? They're from other comic books. Just what would make DC approve of having characters from rival comic book publishers into their product? That would be like Microsoft making Halo and Forza for the PS4. I honestly don't get the credibility of these rumors that many other people seem to. There is a chance that they might be true, but to me, they're way too ridiculous and way too out there to bet the farm on.